What is up, guys? It's whatever here. This is gonna be our what was this? JJDL week something. I always get the weeks mixed up. But anyways, JJDL game. I just woke up because my editor told me that my audio from my uh, actual video is unusable. I changed the settings to where the sound was gonna be input from, and I forgot to adjust it, so you can't even hear any of my commentary. So let's go. We'll get a little team builder recap then, and then we're gonna kind of skip through the rest of the video. We got a Moringa Berry, Lottie with Rain Dance. I know it was Rain Dance and like Terra Blast Water. It was that kind of shit. It was pretty cool because Moringa Berry, if you get hit with special attack, +1 Spadef, and then like nothing can touch me. Pecharunt with Spadef with Black Sludge. I think it was like Parting Shot, and then Malignant Chain, Shadow Ball, Recover. Um, we were Rotom, Fizdef Rotom for the Landorusterian. Punish those U-turns. That's pretty much it. Probably Hydro Pump and something else. Life Orb, Infernape. I can't remember too much. Actually, I can pull up the team on the side here. Let's think here. Tingluskis. Do I remember Tinglu either? Let's see. Where is this? Yeah, here it is. Tinglu's Protect, Stealth Rock, EQ, Heavy Slam. That was just kind of get damage off in case something like the Walking Wake Terrad into Fairy or something. Then we are, oh yeah, I remember now. Overheat, Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, and Rock Tomb on Infernape. Overheat's just to click something big in Sun and do damage. Aura Sphere can one-shot the Walking Wake after rocks. And yeah, Vacuum Wave is there for priority. They had to see you that he didn't bring. Yaskarada, Trailblaze, Triple Axle, Flower Trick, and Knockoff. That's just kind of be a end game thing. Get a +1 speed. +1 speed, and then I kind of go from there. So we're going to go ahead and just get started with it. So I'm going to put this thing on like 2 times speed. So this is a 40-minute video. Oh my god. Get on with it, you stupid man. Alright, we're at the lead. Professor X, that's the Metagross. And then I'm Pecharunt. I'm just going to be like, okay, well, what do I go into? And I'm like, well, what? I don't really have a switch into this guy. I'll just go ahead and Shadow Ball. And I was like, wait, no, I shouldn't, because of weakness policy. But he hits me. Oh, and it's fine. Weed Chewed. Hit him. No weakness policy. We're good. We're going to recover or protect. Yeah. Because it's protect because Sun. So I just wanted to get the Sun turns over as quickly as possible. But basically we're just going to stall out a turn here. Alright, we're back. Alright, so he switches out. And I go for protect again. Oh, because I recovered last turn. We skipped to recover. Oh well. So we're just going to go for... I think we switch out here because I didn't want to be knocked off because the protect with the lefty's recovery was really, really good. So in comes our Rotom, and on the U-turn, perfect. Rocky Helmet Chip. Not going to matter against this guy. It wasn't really here for this guy, but cool, I guess. Let's see, what does he want to go into here? I think it's the Ninetales. I think Ninetales, and then I switch out in case of a... Solar Beam. Sorry, yeah, I just woke up. Let's see. Yep, Ninetales comes out. Drought. Then I go into Infernape, I believe. And I was ready. I was ready, dude. Fire burning on the dance floor. Baton Pass. Baton Pass is out. Into, I think, the Wake. I think it's the Wake. I can't remember. The Torn? Might be Torn. Anyways, Infernape is schmoovin'. He is taking his time, but he is schmoovin'. He's having a good old time. He looks so cool on Wi-Fi. How tall Infernape. He looks tall. Oh, Lando T. Lando T comes out. That's fine with me. I'm just going to go into Rotom. You know, probably going to U-turn out. Get some chip before we get our rocks up. Boom. That did about 25. I didn't like that. That's offensive. That is probably scarfed, but, you know, offensive in a certain way. Now, in comes Walking Wake, I think. Yep, Walking Wake. Photosynthesis, special attack. That means I don't live anything. So I'm just going to stay in, because I don't have a sack that I would rather, you know, have die. But once that's in, we're going to go... Where do we go? Tinglu, and get up our rocks. No? Yeah. We go Lottie. And I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and Rain Dance now. Or no, we Mist Ball. We Mist Ball first, because like you're already at -2. Wanting to get some chip off on something. This thing is no longer threatening. In a way that matters, because if you hit me, I could just recover up next turn, and now I'm at +1, and you're at -4. So, out comes this guy. We're gonna Mist Ball. I don't want to use my Terra quite yet, so I just go back out into Pecharunt, I think. Oh no, I go... Oh, yeah. And then you Heavy Slam. See Heavy Slams here. I don't know why you're Heavy Slam instead of Meteor Mash. Just use Meteor Mash. Get the attack boost, man. Usually doesn't matter in the long runs. So this is a turn that I was overthinking. So I'm like, okay, we could just pick one here with Flamethrower, or Overheat also just nukes. But I was like, Aura Sphere is probably better because in case he goes into a Walking Wake. I was like, I'm not quite sure, so I'm just going to go ahead and Aura Sphere. I think it's a safer play in case he goes down to Walking Wake. He does save this, but he goes out into Torn. Yeah, ouchers. What if I was, I don't know, Fire Move? That is Assault Vest. But, if we take that damage, times it by 2 because it's not in the, what do you call it, not resisted. And then we times that damage by 2 again because it's in the sun. It would have been a lot of damage. So I stay in here because I was like, I'm just tired of getting U-turned on. I'm tired of getting U-turned on. I go into my Tinglu and we're getting up our rocks. Because if you're in a U-turn, I'm just going to get my rocks up. Also, at this point, I didn't really realize that I was Assault Vest. I just thought, you know, it's bulky and just didn't do a lot of damage. But now that it's Assault Vest, it's coming in and taking 25%. So it's going to heal up 33, but it's going to take off 25. So I think that's a good exchange there. So it can't really stall out for much longer. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to Heavy Slam here because I don't want anything else knocked off. Grass Knot comes out, Heavy Slam. That's going to do a ton of damage. We're going to go for it again. Whatever you want to do. You want to U-turn out. That's fine. Tinglu is here to get his rocks up and to do some damage. So I think... What do we go out into here? I think it goes out into the Metagross? No. No, I'm wrong. I know the Metagross comes back in later. Boop, 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 boop. Taking a long time. Lando! I did not expect Lando. Heavy Slam, that's chip, baby. We're going to protect, see what you want to lock yourself into, because I'm thinking offensive here. If not, you would have gotten your rocks up earlier. And we'll see what you need to lock yourself into. Your turn. So I think we go out into Pecharunt. Yep, and then we just recover off more from our Black Sludge than we take from the U-turn. My mic died? Is my mic back? My mic is back. That's crazy. What is with this fucking recording shit? There's no way. I hate it here. Anyways, yeah. We U-turn out into this thing, or he U-turns out. He doesn't like it. He doesn't know what to go into. I think this is where the Metagross comes back in. Because in my mind, or no, Ninetales comes out here. He sets up the Sun again, I think. No, he goes in the Torn. Okay. Pointed stones. Awesome. We're gonna protect. See what you're gonna do. At this point, I was like, okay, well, if you're not Boots, I want to get you poisoned. So I don't want you to be annoying for too long. Plus, if we get the poison, you're gonna always take 33% at least from coming back in on the field. So I was also thinking, I was like, well, you know, I just go into Ting-Lu, but then you just U-turn out, and it doesn't really do much. So I'm just gonna Malignant Chain here. As he U-turns. Perfect. But what does he go out into? The Metagross! Yeah, Metagross comes back out here. I remember, because I was like, well, what if I Shadow Balled? Again, more plays where it was just like, you know, last time I went with the safe play, and it cost me, or I don't know if it was, yeah, it was a safer play. And then this time, I went for the more risk-reward play, and it cost me again. He's just in my head. Pointed Stones, Malignant Chain, doesn't affect him. We're going to go ahead and protect, because we want more recovery. We're going to run out of protects by the end of this game, dude. Pecharunt just stalls. He's a goat. He's a goat for real. Is that a Custberry? Protect. Heavy Slam. Dang. Anyways. We're going to go Shadow Ball. Earthquake comes out. That's fine. Dang. That thing's dead. Crit does not matter. He was already dead. Now, at this point, I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, Pecharunt's really got no physical attackers that, like, really touch him. Lando is locked, so I'm always going to be able to protect to Scout, and then go into Lottie if he ever clicks Earthquake. So, and if I get high enough, too, I can just take one. In comes this guy. Sun goes up. Rocks are out. We're going to go ahead and recover, because I looked at the calc, and Fire Blast was just out of range. So we recover here. Perfection. And now we're going to go for a Malignant Chain. And then they reveal Good Tech Encore. I was like, ah, beans, that's a recover that I won't get back. But it's fine. Now I'm back to full. I'm going to have to switch here. And I'm like, well, if you're going to attack me, I'm going to pop my berry now, and then whatever wants to come in after isn't going to be able to do shit. Perfect. Baton passes out. So I'm like, okay, you know, what are you going into here? Like, what's gonna beat this thing? It's gotta be Walking Wake, right? I know you're special attack boosting, so that means you're not Scarfed. Actually, you could be Scarfed. I don't know how photosynthesis works. I don't know if it takes into effect your after. Anyways, I'm fine with being just here, tarrying and rain dancing, because even with the special attack boost, Draco would not kill. If I get the rain up, and no more photosynthesis, but I'm faster. He's not Scarfed. Flip turn. That's not gonna do anything. Like, yeah, I just lived. I just lived easily. Recovered back up the next turn. Let's see. Torrentee comes out. We're gonna Mist Ball. You want the special attack drop? There it is. Yeah, special attack drop. And I think they Bleak Wind. Yep. Guaranteed to hit in the rain. Ate that Moringa Berry. Now we're at +1, baby. Mist Ball. Bang. And we're gonna recover up. So what are you doing to me now? What, like, absolutely, what are you doing to me? My name is Latias. Yeah. And what are you doing to me? Lottie has been the GOAT. The GOAT! Also Pecharunt. Pecharunt is also my new favorite guy. He's a cool little guy for sure. U-turn, doing nothing. We're getting our recovery right back. It's like, what are you going into? I think you go into the Ninetales Stop the Rain. A lot of rain falling. Plus that Terra. Some cool effects, little bubbles. Bubbles! Anyways, there we go. Now you go on to Ninetales. Sunlight. Oh no. Anyways, I recover. I know you're Encore, so I'm just going to Terra Blast here because I don't want to be locked into a non-damaging move. Boom. Encore. Yep, that's fine. Only thing is now Walking Way can come back in. And I don't like that. But I would rather, this thing's already dead. This thing's locked into being dead because he's no removal and rocks are up. So, we're going to go ahead and see what he wants to do here. But he's just going to let this thing die. That means Sun is going to be gone once the Sun is done this turn. Also, I can come back in and Rain Dance later. I am locked into Terra Blast here, though. So that means he's going to go into Walking Wake and kind of pick one. Usually I would be able to stay in and just, you know, go from there because I have the +1 to death boost. Just kidding, the Avalok comes out. I remember. Yes. So, Terra Blast wasn't going to be able to do as much because I don't know this thing. I've never seen this thing before in my life. It would have, if it didn't Terra, it would have been doing about 50%. But if it did Terra, it was doing 25, and that was just setup fuel, and I didn't like that. So I go into my Tinglu. I'm going to go ahead and chip this thing down as the Paraland, because it was Terra Electric. Yeah, it was Terra Electric. You also Terra this instead of the Walking Wake. Curse. Now that's +1, +1, -1. That means I'm going to be able to outspeed it and glit off a Earthquake. That is good for me. But then we check and see this Earthquake does nothing. Avalanche kills. Perfect. Alright. Well, I'm like, okay, well, if he's bulky physically, that means we can go and get some Malignant Chains going. And I was thinking, I was like, oh no, like, is he Covert Cloak? Not realizing that he didn't take any rocks damage. Stinky idiot. But yeah, so like this point I'm like, I hope he's not Covert Cloak, you know, something like that. Covert Cloak's really like a really good item. I like it a lot. Dang. Mirror Coat. And I'm like, oh shit, that did a lot. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and recover because what are you doing to me? Eventually I'm going to get this, you know? Eventually I'm going to get the poison, the toxic, and you're going to get confused. So, I'm going to Malignant Chain. Or no, yeah, I'm Malignant Chain because I want to get it, and then I could Shadow Ball from the Mirror Codes to not be as strong. Bang. And we get it. There we go. And now you're confused. What a cool ability. So hacksy. Mirror Coat. Ouchie. Sunlight faded. Perfect. Sun is gone now. So, you know, not too scary with that Walking Wake. So we're just going to go recover. I think they just hit themselves once or twice. But Pecharunt clutches up, gets back healthy. Let's see. Yes, recover. Perfect. And hit himself. Avalanche. Oh, that does nothing. That's fine. I recover again, get back to full. Yeah, I can't remember why. I think it was probably to live a Lando Earthquake if I needed to. But I had Lottie in the back, so there was no reason. Yeah, hits himself in confusion that time. Uh-oh. Now we get a Pecharunt kill. Ding bong. Shadow Ball. That thing's dead. Now, like I said, what is on his team that's beating this thing? I'm Spadef enough to protect and recover on the walking wake to where if it Dracos, I could live a Draco and then just recover off. But to have Pecharunt is actually crazy. So good. I think it goes Lando. I'm gonna start skipping a little bit here because it gets a little bit Pecharunt-y. Lando, we protect. See what he locks into. Locks into U-turn, and I just milled in a chain, I believe. Still going. Yep, he U-turns out. And he goes into Walking Wake. And boom, we get the poison. Awesome, he's confused now. We protect just to be sure. Might as well stall out a turn, get some more chip skis, and then we can just go from there. And bang. Cool. I do think he misses Draco here, but I recover. So I don't think it mattered. I would have been lower. Yeah, I would have been lower. So instead of being at full, I would have been at around 80%, 75%. But then I could have protected a turn and done that with whatever wants to come in next. No, it comes in. And we're just going to protect. So I'm sure he's going to go for Earthquake here because he has no real option. Oh, no. What happened? Oh no, the recording stopped. That's crazy. Oh my god, I hate it here. Anyways, so let's just go for the end game here. Lando T-clicks Earthquake. I go into Lottie. Lottie clicks Terra Blast a few times. He goes into the Torn, gets a crit on the Bleak Wind Storm, so I recover up and just kill it down with Mist Ball. And that's going to be it. That's going to be a good game. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to the front till we see the winning team. Let's go, winning team. I think Rotom died, Infernape died, Meowscarada didn't even hit the field. And yeah, so that's going to be it. Peace.